Well, has anybody else been on Facebook for the last 3 hours defending themselves against people supporting Proud Boys, or is that just me?
Was that you?
Yeah.
I don't even have the patience.
I made one joke, and they came out of the fucking woodwork, and I've been dealing with this shit.
Why are you responding?
Huh?
Are you do you want to respond, or are you just stuck in that like, no, I'm gonna get
You
the
know,
last word?
I try not to. But then like my cousin got on there, and she's passionate about it because she's a white girl that's married to a black guy with a few daughters. So she's hit on it with a couple of different levels, with the misogyny level, but also with the racism level, and like, you know, because they're very misogynistic at the same time. So. And then she got attacked, so I had to come to that. And then, you know how it is. One fucking joke, way out of hand. And it wasn't even that good of a joke.
What was the joke?
Tell us the joke?
That's what you know.
Yeah,
That's what you know.
I said any man is better than any boy, despite how proud they are, right? Like, I was basically just saying, like, I'll take any man over any proud boy. That's it.
That can be taken as a pedophile or an anti-pedophile joke.
It could be taken a million different ways. I was basically just playing off the whole man-boy
equivocal
thing.
For sure.
Yeah, but god damn, they came out of the woodwork. There's like over 100 comments and arguments.
Shit.
Yeah, all kinds of shit, dude. It's crazy.
Zuckerberg's fucking wet dream is what it is.
Is it? I guess. Yeah. But.
Hell yeah.
That's why I've been.
I'm sorry. I feel like I sucked the air out of the whole goddamn room.
Right. Like, gee, damn, thanks.
Gotta read it
all up. Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, things are going crazy right now. Should be interesting the next 2 months. It's gonna be a shit show.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, the rest of the year.
Oh yeah.
It's toast. Regardless of who wins or what happens, like we're in for like buckle up, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking ride for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Oh, I just
Where's
like to
everybody
pretend
from,
it
by the
doesn't
way?
happen.
The what?
I'm
From the
pretending it's
burbs,
not
baby.
happening.
Right. That's where I'm at. I just
Yeah.
don't even.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
listen,
I
at the
will
end of
say-
the day, what's going to happen is going to happen. I'm not watching the debates because I absolutely know I'm not voting for the orange rectum. So there's no need for me to watch this shit and get stressed out.
Yeah.
Right.
It is what it is.
True.
I'm not saying Biden is going to absolutely win because I thought Hillary was going to win until the last second. So
That's right. That's the right way to think about it. Because
Technically she did, but the way
Well,
she
yeah.
did,
oh, no, she didn't. Not in this country, unfortunately.
Well, I don't know if Putin hadn't been involved, but I'm moving to Fiji is all I know. If we have to look at another 4 years of an orange rectum mouth racist bastard, I'm going to Fiji.
Ireland. That's where I'm heading.
I was gonna say Ireland as well. Actually, that's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I love Ireland, man. You ever been there before?
The motherland. Yeah, I was there for like a month when I was 21. When I was 21.
No, I love that
It's
country,
great.
dude. Yeah.
Ireland's pretty
wild.
fun.
That shit's wild, dude. Everybody's so fucking cool too.
Yeah, that's what I loved about it was the environment. Like everybody's just as chill as shit. Plus, whenever you see an Asian guy speak in an Irish accent, that shit blows your brain out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you don't expect that.
Yeah.
You do, but
That was
everybody's
the biggest jet lag I've ever experienced. I got to Limerick where I was, and I went to a pub, and I taken Adderall on the plane because I'm dumb, and I got there, and like the time's all different, so it was like six hours ahead, but like so it was a different day. And I went to a pub, and I asked for food. I ordered a beer and asked for food, and they're like, "We don't serve fucking food here, dude. This is a pub." And then I was like, "What?" And then everybody laughed at me, and I was like hallucinating for like 10 seconds.
Wait.
And I was like, "Damn, I'm in a whole other world, dude." Like, a lot of pubs in Ireland don't serve
food, though. I don't know why they laughed at you.
Well, true pubs, like hole in the wall shit. They don't serve food.
Oh, okay.
Bro, you skimmed over this, but why did you take an Adderall on an international
Because I
flight?
was 21, dude. And it was
shouldn't you be taking like
cool.
a Xanax or
I'm
fucking
cool, dude.
Yes,
Ambien
exactly.
or something like that?
Right.
Why
You
an
went the
Adderall?
opposite route.
Because
You trying to
Indica
count the miles? What the
edible?
fuck?
So what did you get done on the plane?
people watching.
Yeah, did you write a novel?
It was on Air
Fuck.
France. It was on Air France too, and you have free
Oh
alcohol.
my
So I was
God.
like fucking drunk too. So
On that.
So you
Adderall and
it was a
booze.
different time.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was a different time, man.
So your whole body
That sounds-
was fighting against itself. That's
Exactly.
great.
Exactly.
Bro,
And
Bro,
peanuts.
your
And I
heart
was
Limerick
eating
too, by the
peanuts.
way.
Yeah.
I went to Limerick
I
too.
feel
Did you go to
fantastic.
the did you go to the Frank McCourt Museum while you were there?
I don't think so. That
No?
doesn't ring a bell. I went to
That's
like
the only
Barney.
reason I went to Limerick. I love Angela's Ashes, the book.
Oh,
No.
what Nicholas? No, that's not Nicholas Nickleby, is it?
No,
Or
it's
not,
it's Frank McCourt.
Nicholas Nickleby's another book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Um,
No, I was at University of Limerick.
Oh, okay. All right. That's cool.
For the Cranberries were formed. It's a very Caucasian band, very Irish Caucasian band.
Yeah, it is. Well, they take their northern, southern Ireland politics very serious in Limerick.
Yeah. And that's when Brexit was happening. That just started, and I was there, and it was fucking bonkers.
Yeah, I was there August of last year, and
Nice.
yeah, well, they were all very tense because they thought that a hard border was going to be put on Northern Ireland again. And they were all worried about the bombings and the shootings and stuff.
This is
coming
becoming
back.
a conversation between Terry and I, so let's fucking
Yeah. I'm
We could
sorry.
try-
I'm
mean-
No,
not trying to
nothing.
monopolize.
anecdotally,
I just
Ireland,
don't know.
Ireland could go
I'm
so much.
learning.
Yeah, Ireland can
We're
do
doing
only so much.
international politics here.
Yeah.
All right.
Typical.
Jesus. Now I'm sorry. This Facebook Live thing was just not popping up, but it's finally coming up now. So I
All
didn't.
right, cool.
I was just,
Can I ask a quick question to the DCP? Oh, you never mind. You already recording.
no. Dude, you can ask whatever.
Can I
Yeah.
fly? I know I can fly out of LA with 2 ounces or under. Can I fly back out of DC with
It's 3.
3 in
3
DC?
ounces. No,
Mhm.
3 ounces. for the
Well,
US.
In
there's
LA.
technically no airports in DC.
No, it's an airport in DC.
DCA.
Reagan's not in DC. It's in Arlington.
Well,
You're
IED.
splitting hairs.
I know.
Yeah,
Where's
right.
IED? I thought IED.
Dulles is in Loudoun County, which is like fucking 35 minutes from DC.
Well, you get my goddamn point. Can I fly out of
Thank you.
the airport?
That's
I'm
what
just
I
saying,
was
I'm from
saying.
here. I'm from here. I'm sorry, I had to say it.
Okay, but I just want you still didn't answer the question since you know everything
What-
about
what-
the damn geography. You cannot fly out of here.
I have no idea.
What's your question, Holly? I didn't hear it.
So
I
you know
believe
you
it's
could-
3 ounces.
In
Sorry.
DC,
Yeah,
I
it
mean in
is.
the
It's
Northern
3
Virginia
ounces.
airports. Okay, because you know you can
Oh,
leave
okay.
LA with weed if it's under.
If you, yeah.
I would definitely check that. I would definitely check a source or two for that.
Well, look, you can leave out of any airport as long as you don't get caught.
Well,
Oh,
duh.
Airport.
But yeah, but you
You gotta
can,
go Gooch it.
You can
Gotta
always
gooch it
FedEx
up.
it to yourself too. By the way.
Yeah,
That's-
you can do that
yeah.
too. That's a good way to do it too.
you
Well, I'm
can,
gonna-
I'm
I'm
not saying
gonna
that
take
I've
the
ever
disposal.
done that. I'm just saying it's possible.
Okay.
yeah, you can legally fly, especially if you go into another state where it's legal. But that's why I don't know so much about like if you can go to Virginia or does it have to be the DC airport? Because Reagan is technically in Arlington, but it is the DC airport. So
Airport.
I would think that you would at least have to go to that one. I don't think you would be able to go to Dulles or whatever the other ones are.
Those too
That's-
far. Yeah.
Are you gonna put it in your carry-on? Because that's a good way. Because that way, when you get off the plane and wherever you're going, you can just get off. Like you don't have to put it through an X-ray machine.
Yeah.
You
Well,
just
I'm
get out
more
of the
worried
airport.
about leaving DC. I'm not worried about LA. I'm worried about leaving DC. It will be in my carry-on.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Well,
you
we-
talking
well-
about DC going back to LA.
LA, right. I'm
don't-
good
I
leaving
don't-
LA.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
better in the check bag, but whatever. you
Okay.
know.
Well, here
But
it is.
whatever.
I'm gonna have a disposable pen. I'll throw that shit away
I'm
and
not
I'll
saying
eat
I know
all the
from
edibles.
experience or anything.
Well,
but-
pen
You
would be
high right
fine,
now.
yeah.
You high right now.
I mean, I am.
Yeah,
Well,
I
if you
usually-
put it in your check, like I just flew with edibles in my check bag.
yeah.
And
Yeah, that's what I put them in my book bag like that. You're carrying on the plane because they don't
Yeah.
check that.
Well, I mean, I got the medical card, so it's
Or you gooch it.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. All I know is I had the card, so if they stopped me with the check bag, I was like, I thought it was okay,
Yeah.
plead ignorance.
All right. Well, I'm gonna cut y'all off
Never
before
happened.
anybody else incriminates themselves any further.
How about
So we are officially live. I apologize for the slight tardiness. Zoom be fucking up sometimes. But we're here. I appreciate y'all coming. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Welcome to the We Are the Groceries podcast. Podcast started in the beginning of quarantine with me and just some other, bored ass comics. We just were sitting around talking to each other, and then I realized in my short comedy career, I have been a part of 3 different comedy scenes, and met a lot of comics. And so I just wanted to, I guess, use my, little platform, or the lack thereof, to basically, allow comics to come together, talk shit, talk about what comics talk about, a lot of times, as a comedian, you can be around sensitive people, so you can't really be yourself. But here, let it rip. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
networking. Huh?
I said, or you could just be yourself and just fucking alienate everybody. That's
right.
That's my game plan.
Disdainful, baby.
No doubt. Yeah. So that's basically what this is. So like I said, we'll be here for about an hour or so, or really just however long y'all talk. You know what I'm saying? If y'all decide y'all done in 10 minutes, that'll just be it. So whatever, however long y'all want to carry this out. But I'm gonna go through real quick introductions. Where I met you at, what's your name, type stuff. And I'm gonna go in the order on my screen. So if it seems like I'm skipping you, don't feel alarmed. Our orders, are just a little bit different. So top left corner for me, this guy's a DC comic. I met him, I think maybe at my open mic. Was it Purple Lounge you met at, Griffin?
Who me? Yeah, Purple Lounge.
Purple Lounge. Okay, yeah. So met him at an open mic. Me and CJ was hosting. And I think you was just starting comedy then. Right?
I just started. The first time I ever did stand up was with at your spot.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. I didn't realize I popped your cherry. Got you.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Griffin, Dewey is how you pronounce your last name, right?
Yeah.
I know it's spelled D-U-I.
It's a weird fucking last name.
Yeah. But welcome, man. How you been, bro?
I've been swell, man. I actually had a Zoom audition this morning, so I've been zooming in fucking,
audition for like a movie or a TV show.
No, it's for an agency. So like she would be my agent if she picked me up. But because like I do acting bullshit. But yeah, man, I was just gonna say I'm grateful for Rudy. Rudy's the fucking man. Purple Lounge was so funny, dude. Because like it ended later that year. Anecdotally, Rudy used to run this room. To put it in perspective, it was like this hole in the wall hookah bar in Arlington, and some of the most wild community, like it was. I remember. What was the dude's name? Keeping It Real.
Keeping It Real.
He was like homeless. Yeah, he was like homeless.
Yeah.
And he would do like 15 minutes, and Rudy kept like lighting him, and he like wouldn't get off the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah. But that's just like a example. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
we started letting him close every week after a while, because like he would go long. Yeah, he would go long. So he would think he was the headliner, so he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm going last. I'm going last this week, right?" We'd be like, "Yeah, you going last."
No, but Rudy's one of the realest people I've met in comedy. My first paid show was with Rudy. I wasn't even that good, and he let me do like 7 minutes on this really, really awesome show. Rudy headlined, did like 25 minutes, some of the best 25 I've ever seen. Your grandma called back the Skittles. You got no Skittles, wherever it was. Yeah. My parents are there too, and you talked to my parents, and it was just super cool, man. So I appreciate it.
No, for sure. And I'm just to be able to move on, but I got a story about your dad. Your dad was there, right? That was your dad that was there? I got a story about your dad, so remind me. I'm going to tell it on this story, because this it was pretty interesting encounter. But to my right, met this guy in Miami. He's currently in Colorado, doing bigger and better things in the Mile High City of Denver. I don't know if he became a Nuggets fan. He's disappointed right now or not, but hopefully hopefully he's all right. But Jonathan Ceballos, what's up, bro?
What's up, Rudy? Hey, everybody. Jonathan Ceballos. I met Rudy in Miami. I believe Barter's, one of the chillest places to do comedy.
For sure.
In Miami. Rudy took me to my first green room. We did a show like a week after I met him.
Nice.
I filmed this show. It was fucking crazy. That was my intro to comedy, pretty much.
Yeah, no doubt.
Now, Denver. What's up?
No. Go ahead. Finish it.
No, now I'm in Denver just chilling. I was doing comedy as well, but kind of went away with COVID, so I stopped. Glad to be here.
Gotcha. Dope. You got a deep ass voice to be so small, John. I don't know if I ever told you that. But you,
it's funny. He sounds and looks like binging with Babish. Is that weird?
That's hilarious.
If this was all audio, like people would think you was like 6'9" or some shit.
I was going to say stand up because you look tall as hell.
Nah,
Right.
If you all know Rudy, I'm like to his elbow.
Oh, wow. And Rudy, you not that tall, right?
I'm like 6'2".
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But see, Rudy looks short. I mean, I've seen you in person, but I'm saying you look short right there.
Right.
No, but he's got the voice. He sounds like one of those people that should be doing podcasts where he reads bedtime stories to adults to help them go to sleep.
Not a bad idea.
Boy, Harry Styles.
I'm gonna write that down right now.
Oh, you should. That's a good business.
Bedtime story. That's hilarious. Moving right along real quick. I know I don't want to get hung up on these introductions. She's been here before. Funny, dope ass comic. We worked together on a couple of things in reference to like podcasts that I have. I guess we low key became, pretty close comedian friends, in a very short amount of time. I met her. We did a show together out here in LA. She's actually originally from VA, but she lives in LA now, LA comic. Holly Logan. Welcome back, Miss Lady.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Do you need me to change your name for you, or can you?
I changed it. It says Holly Logan.
Well, to your Instagram. That's what you want to be followed at.
Oh, see, I'm dumb as shit.
Top right-hand corner.
Ain't nobody
I'm surprised I figured
tell
it
me
out.
that. This is set up. Ain't nobody tell me this shit. Hold on.
My bad. All right. So,
And then you ain't have to call me out. You could have sent me a private chat and shit.
He's trying
See,
to
that's why I ain't
help
fucking with you no more. You always do this shit to me.
Oh, shit.
The first time I was on here, he talking about I had my hair wrap on. He talking about what does that symbolize? This.
Fuck out my
I think
face.
it symbolizes.
And then we did a show.
That's what I think.
And he was like, Holly, you hella close on your background. I'm like, low key, like, did I fuck this nigga before? Like, why is he always coming for me? I don't remember that. Was you a drunken one night stand nigga? Because every time I'm on here,
you never know. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, I got WAP. Whack ass pussy, I know, but still.
Valtrex is what you need if that's the case.
All right. Well, that's Holly Logan, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, man, thank you.
What an
Meet me at church on Sunday.
Meet me at church on Sunday. Hilarious. This next gentleman, I've actually met him maybe like a week or so ago. I was a guest on his podcast. We have a mutual friend in comedy, and even though we did comedy in the same, I guess, city and region, we never actually crossed paths in person. But real cool dude, man, real funny dude. Happy to have you here, man, Mr. Terry Wayne. What's up, bro?
How you doing, everybody? Yeah, we didn't get a chance to meet while you were down here. Unfortunately, I took about 10 months off, and then COVID hit on top of that. So,
Right.
It is what it is. But no, you were a great guest, and then you invited me on here, so I'm happy to be here. Nice to meet all you folks.
No doubt. No doubt.
That's right.
Still talking shit.
Just one guy who got
I was like
out of
trying
the
to.
South. Just one guy who got out of the South, came down to Florida in a metropolitan area, and
Where you originally from?
Memphis.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, the buckle of the Bible Belt is what they refer to it as.
The Bible.
Tennessee.
Yeah, preacher's son, 40 years. I got it.
Oh, okay.
Right. PK in the house.
PK in the house.
Y'all are the worst.
I was gonna say you ain't shit either.
Yeah,
Yes,
we are the worst.
And he's smoking inside like a fucking
I got
boss.
a cigarette and a beer.
And he's smoking
right
inside,
here.
Exactly. Ain't shit.
Ain't shit.
Now, I like to think of it as early release for time served. But whatever.
Right, because you was in there every day.
Every
3 day at minimum 3 days a week. At
Yes.
minimum.
That's real. That's real.
That's crazy.
Our next guest, met her somewhere in the DMV. I'm not sure if I actually met her in Baltimore or DC, but we've done shows together. She was on she done my show that when I did one in Baltimore at what's that place called? Sully's, isn't it? Sully's. Yeah. I always get that confused with, I don't know why I wouldn't want to call it Flappers, because that's what the one that's called out here, but it kind of remind me of it. But anyways, did it at Sully's.
White guy on the background.
It could. It got that type of look.
That's what Sully's got.
Yeah.
Creepy ass motherfucker on the back.
Yeah. Sully's is just a weird. It's kind of creepy altogether. It's like
the way creepy. It's down the basement.
Yeah.
It's like your grandmother's.
Yeah.
Ball ass.
Right.
Well, that's what DC Improv's like. DC Improv is in a fucking weird basement.
But like upstairs in Sully's is like some like old white restaurant where niggas is not allowed, and it's like downstairs. And it's like
go downstairs.
Yeah, and it's like the base. It's like the basement is where it goes down. Like I'm telling you, it's a weird setup. Like,
well, I mean, hey, while we're talking about backgrounds, how about that ghetto Christmas tree you got stuck over there?
I was going to ask about that Christmas tree.
But it's also next to your degree that shows you got out. You know what I mean? I think that's a great juxtaposition.
Hey, you feel me? I feel like I gotta do something with this slate.
It's because he's in film school, yeah.
Don't get no love. Everybody always gives me the Christmas tree and I gotta move the slate. The slate ain't nobody fucking with the slate. Anyway, I'm sorry. Woo, the comedian Danielle Wooten, Baltimore, Be More in the house. What's popping?
In the building. Hey, what's up?
Charm City, baby.
I think the first time we ever met was through Nick Snow at the Pride Show. That was the first. It was a Pride show, which was so dope. Like, I'm not. I had all the bitches.
The show she had, it was kind of like an upstairs thing. It was like all women, like kind of like a.
It was all women. It was all women. Yep.
Right.
Because I had all the bitches.
Get your bills paid, however it may come. If you gotta let a little lickety split go on to get your bills paid, hey.
Trying to be
100%.
First of all, in
my attention with that one.
In DC, I've done quite a few gay shows, like all men, all women, both. Like I've done like quite a few.
Wait a minute, Rudy. I thought you was about to say in DC I've done plenty of guys. So I was like, oh, hey. Thanks for sharing.
I think you're getting
that was a DuPont. That was a DuPont, baby.
I was like,
that's a DC joke right
I don't know why that would have. You would have thought that, but
I didn't know where we were going with this. I didn't think that, but I was like,
we were already on gay shows, so I just figured I would just stay, in that realm. I didn't know I was gonna.
I'm glad you clarified, though.
I didn't know I was gonna be fucking.
Right. I did do a 10-minute set in drag once as part of a show. So
hell yeah.
I kind of feel you there.
Well, no, I didn't do it in drag. I was myself. Well,
it was instant. It was 4 minutes of material instantly right off the bat, just because I'm in a dress. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm sure your dad's proud.
That's fucking dope.
It was a gender swap show. So the guys dressed up like girls and the girls dressed up like guys.
No, I got you.
That sounds fun.
It was actually.
Sounds like a failed Comedy Central.
A lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Failed Comedy Central. Last but certainly not least, this is my guy, man. I definitely met him in Miami, probably somewhere between Red Bar, Sweet Caroline. It's not that many comedy shows in Miami, but there's a solid rotation that we always hit, and so I'm sure I met him in somewhere in that loop of the loops. But my guy, man, Daniel Bergamini. I told him he needs to definitely get his own what do they call like the sliders?
Right.
Name him after his last name, like mini burgers.
Oh yeah, you want me like a little mini burger.
Yeah, the little sliders.
Burger mini. Oh, that's cute.
Burger mini.
Guys, Daniel Bergamini.
Took me a second.
What would be your toppings, Daniel? What would be your toppings?
Oh, I got you. Okay, so this is what I usually get. I get.
Oh, it's about to get real serious.
Yeah. Okay. Grilled onions, jalapenos.
Oh man. Okay.
I don't like lettuce and
Jalapenos.
tomato because it makes it way too
Too
watery
sloppy.
and
Yeah, it's too
Mhm.
sloppy.
yeah. It
Yeah.
always makes it sloppy. So okay, grilled onions, pickles, also jalapenos. That's kind of basically it. And then we got the meat
No
and
mustard,
cheese.
no onions.
Oh yeah,
And
well
so that's
obviously, for sure.
different. So that could be yours. There we go.
But I'm saying, why no sloppy? You don't like sloppy toppy?
I like the
Right.
sloppy toppy, but not when it's like
I like a sloppy burger. I ain't gonna lie to
He doesn't like wet
Me
ass
too.
burgers.
you.
I
He
don't
don't
like
like
wet
the
ass
wobs.
burgers. I don't
Yeah,
like
he
the
doesn't like the
wobs.
wabs.
Sloppy veggie burger.
Yeah, no, I like sloppy sandwiches in general, whether it's a sub or anything. Like I like that thing to be. I gotta be all
Right.
No,
like this
no
when I eat
napkins.
some
No,
Yeah.
no holds barred.
He just
Yeah.
trying to advertise, letting girls know he know how to eat coochie. Y'all see how he did that?
Look, hey,
And ass.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't get it.
Yeah. Do.
if a cheesesteak ain't on your shirt, did you really have a cheesesteak? Honestly, that's just the way I feel about it.
That's real.
That makes sense.
this is fun.
This is-
Talking
What
about
you eating over there, Rudy?
Ass.
Big,
Gotta
big
share,
noon.
bro.
That'd be a big noon.
Ass.
Ass
Yeah.
bar.
That's
Right.
a big noon. What's
Rudy,
up?
are those pans on your wall? You got your pans on your wall?
That's it's Bohemian.
This right here.
Yeah.
He found that in the garbage.
It's like a fucked up
That's what he
treble
bars
clef.
his
It's a
meth
fucked up
on.
treble
That's his
clef.
meth board.
It's a treble clef.
Oh,
Honestly, I don't know what the fuck it is. My mama bought it. I don't know. She bought it and maybe put on. She was like,
Yeah.
you need
Shout out
something
Mama.
on your wall.
That's
You
what
need
you found
something
in
on
the
your wall.
garbage.
Just had some decorations. So what's the
Yeah,
Christmas
I
tree
mean-
about?
It's a conversation starter. I know people gonna always mention it, so I put
Somebody
it up
gonna
just
say
to,
something.
yeah.
Okay.
It's a thing I've created. I put it up like in June, July, something like that during the quarantine. You know
Oh, okay.
what I'm
It's
saying?
crazy
people for a
behavior
loop.
for crazy times.
Right.
Did you
Might
really
as
have
well
the Christmas tree?
celebrate Christmas early. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Exactly.
We might
true.
not make it to Christmas, so
We
celebrate
might
now.
not make
It's
it.
just a big bushel of
I think
sage.
we all should put trees up.
Exactly.
We
I'm
should
down
all
for that movement.
it's so true.
Christmas
Trees,
now.
Rudy, my mom's
Easter
with you.
bunnies.
Right.
She already decorated the house.
Already?
Oh, she's like, it's COVID time. We can do it early.
Right.
Might as well.
We need to just have like some skeletons and like coffins next to like Jesus and like the nativity scene that's all in the front yard at the same time. Just,
At the same time.
Hashtag
just get
October.
Halloween,
With a
Christmas,
turkey.
everything.
Wait a minute. Turkey right there in the middle.
Wait a
Well, you
minute. Don't forget your BLM sign. Don't forget your BLM
Gotta
sign.
have gotta
And a
gotta
Why
menorah.
that?
And menorah for the Jews. And a big ass dreidel. Baby. I ain't even Jewish. I'm just,
Hey,
No.
hey, so real quick, going back to your dad real quick.
yeah, I was wondering what the fuck you were talking about.
So it's not anything like super crazy or whatever like that, but like your dad, when he came to the show, I didn't know he was your dad until after the show.
Yeah.
But like he had the angriest look on his face. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Like
For sure.
he was, he was stale faced. He just looked like this old angry white dude. So I was just like,
Yeah.
I thought in my mind when I seen him walk in, I was like, he's not getting ready to enjoy this show. Like whoever he is, like he looks pissed. Like he looks like he is completely uninterested in any comedy that's getting ready to happen.
No, he's a
And when
grumpy old man. He looks like a grumpy old man for sure.
But he came up and talked to me after the show. He had the biggest smile on his face. He was like, man, I love the show. He was like, I needed this. He was like, man, and he literally told me this. He was like, man, old white men like me, he said, we always stressed out about something. So it's
Yeah.
good to be able to like come and laugh.
Dude, that show is the shit, man.
And it connected to me. And I was like,
Yeah.
that's why he was looking mad. He came in here stressed.
Yeah.
Like he literally
Well,
had
I'm his
something on his
kid.
mind.
I'm his kid, dude. And I'm like, yeah, I want to do fucking stand up. And like, it's like my first year. And I'm like, fucked up in college a bunch. And he's like, this motherfucker.
But I'm saying,
Right.
I had like this. I'm telling you, I seen him and I pretty much prejudged your dad, like his
Yeah.
experience. I didn't think he was like racist or nothing. I just didn't think he was gonna care about this comedy show as
Yeah.
a whole. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not just me, just everything about it. I just think he didn't look
Yeah.
interested at all. Like,
No,
you know, and
another funny thing about that is that my mom and dad weren't sleeping in the same bed at the time because I lived with them. I lived with them for like 9 months after college, and then that night.
Wait a minute. Where's this going? Are you allowed to tell this story?
That's like just take a
Well,
That's kind of personal business.
Well, that night.
Let me tell you why my dad was really mad.
He had no ass.
He wasn't getting no ass. Okay.
And then that night, I went home after my buddy, like me and my buddy drinking shit. I went home to grab some weed or grab something, and I went upstairs, and he usually slept in the guest room, and then they were in the same room. So that comedy show made them do something or happy or whatever. So that's what comedy does. They were sleeping in the same bed that night.
Hey,
I don't know. You could
definitely makes you want to.
He ate ass that night. Definitely did.
Well, wait a minute.
He ate ass.
Comedy make me want to eat.
Yeah.
Nothing makes a wet ass pussy like fucking good jokes. That's
But
all.
behind that's
Rudy telling Skittles jokes.
Skittles jokes, right?
The callback, the Skittles callback. Yeah.
It makes me hungry. It don't make me want to have sex.
Holly, that's because you performing it though. I think if you would sit down like just as a viewer, it may be different.
When you performing it, it's different.
Yeah.
You need a drink, a blunt, all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a nap.
Well, when you come off stage, you get that natural high when you have a good set.
Yeah.
And that high can keep you awake all night. That's why you got to have a joint when you come off stage or
or food.
For
you
sure.
Get the munchies. I get the munchies.
Yeah, but for the
all
audience,
the time, I'm like, I gotta calm down. Like they don't understand. I'm like, I gotta calm down.
Yeah,
right.
but for the audience, it's a total
when I get on
different
stage,
experience.
Yeah.
For the audience, it's completely different.
Yeah.
You know, like I've never gotten laid so much. I used to be in a band, and I never got laid so much as with comedy ever.
Terry Wayne and the. I don't know.
I don't know what. Right.
You got more comedy pussy than band pussy.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
I wonder if anybody wanted to have sex with me. If you did, message me at. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing.
Well, I already have your Instagram, so you're fine.
It's like that.
That's what I don't think I can't even remember when the last time I got comedy pussy. Like I don't think I've ever had a girl be like, "Yo, you this comedian? Let's fuck." Like I've met like a waitress or something at the club type, but she didn't care that I was a comic. You know what I'm saying? She didn't give a damn. I could
never had somebody come up to you at the end of a show and go, "Oh, you're funny," and start a conversation with you. That's never happened.
That's a chuckle fucker.
It is. It's a giggle. Well,
that's
we
what
call them giggle
yeah.
sluts down here, but still, it's the same thing.
Sluts. That's what I never had that. And I don't know one-on-one stuff. Like people be coming to me like with as a couple or a group of people. I ain't never just had like one girl.
So what? They want to add somebody.
It's only happened with comics.
I support it completely.
I don't want to fuck their boyfriend though.
No, I know he want to watch. He want to watch.
I do, and that's the thing. I'll get couples. I done had more couples try me.
Really?
Yeah.
Than anything. More couples. The woman, they be like, "Oh, you so pretty," and the guy be like, "Yeah, you were good," or whatever.
Ain't nobody never tried me.
I'm telling you.
Really?
Not no old man, not no old woman, young woman. I mean.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Holly's like, this is bullshit.
I did it.
Right. I'm gonna have to do a kooky sniff test next time I
Where
get
do
on
you people
stage.
live and go that this happens?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like I've
called what, swingers?
But I be everywhere. Like I live in Baltimore, but it happens everywhere. Like I was
swingers are everywhere.
Utah, and it was just a girl, but it wasn't a guy. But in Utah, like
wow.
I was like, oh, do it to me. Oh my goodness.
I've only had female comics want to fuck me up for shows. Never like an audience member. It's never been an audience member ever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I've never felt so alone in my whole life.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you the man on this one, bro. Like I said, I've never had.
I didn't mean to be the man. I thought it was commonplace.
I mean, no. I'm saying,
like I said, was too, because I know the guys here, they be fucking. Wait,
they be fucking. That's what I'm saying. Like what I'm saying is like I've like over time, like I've came across people, but it was never an audience member walking up to me like fanning out and saying, and then that was the reason. Like if there was ever an exchange at a comedy show, it was just because of who we were as people. The person the person never was doing it because I was the comedian on stage.
That's saying. What you think. They're not gonna tell you that. Everybody heard Tupac's interview when he said the reason why he married that girl because she didn't know who he was. So everybody gonna act like, oh, I didn't even notice you on stage. You want my pussy? That's
right. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so no.
Mine was always very happenstance. It always was like I'm smoking a cigarette outside after the show and oh, you were funny, and then a conversation just starts, and then you go from there, and that's it. Like that.
So you're just having a cigarette, and then you end up getting your dick sucked.
I think that happens more with
You're close enough to me. Well, never mind. We'll talk later, Dan.
I was gonna say, see this. I don't know where this whole show, Rudy. I'm gonna have to sign off. I don't know where this shit is going. There's a lot of subliminal, hit me up later. I'll meet you in the alley shit going on, and I'm not a part of this.
Yes, I'll meet you in the alley.
I'll meet you in South
alley.
But I have never, I really feel some kind of way because I have never been approached after a show.
Really?
Oh,
that's a shame, Holly. Man, I'd hit it.
My career is over.
What about like in your DMs?
Well, see, this is why maybe you're not getting hit up. Is this kind of attitude? Maybe I don't know. Just saying.
So wait a minute, motherfucker. Hold on. Look, no, I do get my DMs all the time. I got this one guy who offers to suck my toes weekly. I'm about to get a fans only page just for my feet.
If he's into feet, then let him sweep you off them, as Bill Burton said.
Right, but now I won't fuck a comic.
You just start getting paid. What are you waiting for?
That's what I don't do. I can't.
Yeah, I'm not
weird. Comics are weird.
Yeah. Comics are weird.
Yeah, I don't want
to dude comics.
Yeah, especially when there's like a new girl on.
No, that's
whenever there's like a new girl on the scene and all the male comics just kind of like vulture around.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
That's exactly 100%. What happens, and it's like no, pew.
Yeah.
I don't want you.
I don't know if it's because I'm a little bit older. I mean, I ain't that old. I'm oldish.
But you like 24?
I'm oldish too.
But the male comedians out here
25?
are who me? God bless you, honey. Give me your Venmo. I'm about to send you $1 million.
No, you're absolutely right about that.
She's not even gonna fuck you. She's gonna send you $1 million.
Yeah.
Right, but the male comics out here are very, very protective of me. They're very make sure I'm okay. They don't try me like that, and they seem to have a lot of respect for me. You know.
And you're like, why won't any of you fuck me?
No.
Like,
stop being respectful.
Throw some vibes out there and see when you
one big platonic friend.
No.
Whistle while I twerk.
I'm from Baltimore, and these motherfuckers is disrespectful. You hear me? And damn near put that dick on your forehead. Okay. No.
You know, Sahib?
I don't know anything about Baltimore. I just hate your football team. That's all.
You know Sahib? Sahib Singh?
Who talking?
Woo-woo? I don't know.
What you say?
You know Sahib?
Sahib?
Yeah, he's from Baltimore comic. He's funny as shit.
Oh, yeah, yes. He's hilarious. I do know him. He does shows at,
He's Samoa's, whatever it's called.
COVID. Johnny, what the name of the place is? I forgot, but he's funny though. I know exactly.
What's his last name?
Like not some Indian last name. Some Indian last name.
What's Sahib's last name?
Like Singh? It's some Indian last name.
I don't know how to say it.
Singh with an H or something?
Hey, Woo, what's the scene looking like currently during the are y'all clubs over to back it up in Baltimore, or y'all?
Yeah, so Baltimore Comedy Factory is not open, but Magoobies is open. I just did them last week, and Sully's has been doing shows, and then people been having like their own private shows at different, bars and outdoor shows. Like, so yeah, definitely people been making it happen.
Right.
So I just came back from Raleigh, and before that I was in New York, but I did an outdoor show in New York.
How long you been going now as far as comedy?
3.5 years.
And what's the like, just tell us, like, I guess a quick synopsis of your experience as far as doing, because comedy in Baltimore, like, you got to be ready for that shit. Like, you can't
It's
just
different.
you can't just pull up and just think shit gonna go well just because you there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, comedy, like, Baltimore crowds can be pretty rough, you know, especially African American crowds, even more in particular. So, what was that experience like learning how to do comedy in that type of atmosphere?
So for me, it hasn't been that bad because I am a true Baltimorean. Like, I'm so Baltimore. So it's like when I do I guess you would say the urban crowds, you know, I'm urban. But I've worked in customer service all my life. You hear me?
So, run your mouth.
I know how to bring on the customer service. Okay. So when I do other crowds,
I love it.
I do it for that crowd. So I done did older crowds. I done did church crowds. I done did, you know, mostly Caucasian crowds.
Buffet crowds.
I know how to adjust myself on the crowd. So it's kind of like I've always been, you know, accepted by them all. And like a lot of times here in Baltimore, it's kind of like enough work where it's some people, they will only do those, you know, black crowds. And then there's some people who only do those white crowds. And I'm of the few that do both all the time.
Will you do me a favor and just say cracker already? Because I'm fine with it. They're all fine with it. Me and binging with Babish, we're both fine with it. I'm sure Miami's fine with it. It's fine.
Right. No, I'm not going to say cracker because I like them.
Why not? You should. It's a fun word.
I mean, to piggyback off of her, I mean, that's when I first got my confidence in comedy because a lot of the rooms I was doing, like Purple Lounge with Rudy and like a lot of the rooms in DC and Arlington and Alexandria, were mainly black crowds. And I knew I was all right because they could give a fuck about some random white kid that looks like me. And they were going up to me like, yo, you funny, man, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, I mean, I guess I'll stick around for a little bit. Like, that's real shit, man. Like,
it's like if you survive that, then you know you can survive.
Yeah, they were brutal. They were like, yo, you're kind of funny, man. Like, word.
Yeah.
Well, whenever I do like urban rooms down here, right, in South Florida, I go into it and I open the show with the same line every time, which is I'm from Memphis, so I'm the blackest man in this room. I don't give a fuck what you say. And I feel like that just kind of endears me because it's like I don't care. I'm not afraid of you. I'm going to treat you like any other audience. I'm not going to make this any different show than I ever did before. And I feel like that just breaks the ice to where it's like, all right, we relieve the tension. So now we can get on to the fucking laughs and the $8 Heinekens, right?
That's that band dick right there. You were in a band, that's why.
Yeah, I'm a bad man. I don't give a shit.
Those little compliments, though, like after shows, that shit will keep you going for so long.
I'm telling you.
100%. Yeah, I can
like
live
little things, bro.
Just a little pat on the back, just a little bit.
There was a guy.
I don't even need the blowjob. It's fine. You were funny. I'll take it as that.
I get one of those, I'm good. Like
for real.
I did a show here in DC at like a year in, and some guy said he had been like depressed and stuff after a show, and he was like, "You guys really help," and I was like, Jesus. I mean, like, it's bigger than me at that point. What does that say about
comics that we live on this shit, that we need to have this constant approval all the time after our shows? What does that say about us?
We fucked up in the head.
We are crazy.
We're
I tell everybody, I tell everybody, I'm doing comedy because I'm crazy as fuck, and it's the only place I could be crazy and be all right with it.
Yeah.
That's
for sure.
I always say comedians are the most
people have to listen.
Individuals.
I have a question.
Right.
Do you guys ever feel like there's like that line that you kind of blurry around when you're like the real world and when you're with your comic people and you kind of bring the comic side into like the real world and everyone's like, whoa.
I live on the comic side 100% of the time and I've lost friends.
Let me tell you.
Everything is a bit, you know?
And some people, because
it ain't easy.
Me with dating, I'm the same person all the time though, but with
right.
me dating, I'm constantly like on it. I got jokes constantly and I forget. I'm like, oh gosh, this person wants to have sex with me. They feel away. Like, go in. Like,
Right.
my friend the other day, because like now I'm at the point where I have them in different area codes or whatever.
Nice.
You better hope they ain't watching this post.
Nice.
Go ahead.
I don't care.
Hey, by the way,
my friend in Raleigh, like soon as he came in the door, and I was just like, well, damn, you didn't care that I was coming because you didn't put no lotion on. Look, your elbows. I just straight going in, and I was like, oh, I can't turn it off. I don't know.
Right.
I just want to compliment
have somebody that's understanding of that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to compliment Rudy real quick because of all the podcasts that I've done during quarantine, all this, I've never smoked weed on any of them, but this seems so cool and chill. I felt like I had the
absolutely.
To.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I did. No, all of you great, and I'm having a great time with it, so I felt like I could just cut loose. So compliments to Rudy.
Yo, that
For sure, man.
It's so wild, dude.
No, you know what's so funny? I never smoked none either, and I'm smoking too because I just feel like I ain't got to be on. You know?
Right.
Like you can feel like
no.
This is what we did after the show.
You can still be on and high though. That's
what I meant. Like I felt like I can just fucking relax and just have
That's the way to go.
That's what's up, man.
Obviously, because all y'all confessing shit. Y'all know we're recording this shit. All y'all. That's why I ain't getting
Let it out,
Holly.
Let it out. You need to let it out.
I'm a virgin. I go to church every Sunday. I give my tithe and offering.
Can I deflower you?
Maybe that's why they're not looking for you, virgin.
Born again virgin.
I just want you to remember me forever.
Yeah, Johnny, what is looking like in Colorado?
They just opened up one place, and it's I haven't checked it out. The other thing they doing is Zooms, but I'm not trying to do Zoom. I want to get on stage.
That shit's whack, dude.
Let me tell you, that's how you keep your muscle going. Do them.
Yes.
Do the Zoom shows, because at the end of the day, it's about just like keeping that muscle memory going. And you can have fun with a Zoom show.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I have fun with them. Even when ain't nobody on them, I have
yelling
fun.
into the computer.
Won't do one. I ain't doing none of them.
Screaming into a computer screen.
I've done a lot. I did a lot. But
Me
you
too.
know what? The thing about it is I've made connections that I've never would have made had the world been open.
Right.
I did
Exactly.
shows. Like I did a thing with South Africa. Like I
Mm-hmm.
a comedian from South Africa, and I did like a live Instagram with them, and like now I have South African fans that's following me.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and they like,
Oh, that's great.
South
That's
Africa.
great.
I'm like, who's paying for it? Like,
Well,
Right.
that my counterpoint will feel like this kind of thing that we're doing right now is just as entertaining as any show. We might actually get some material out of it just from our conversations, might give us a little material to move forward with.
Right.
But it's real. This feels real. I only tried to do one of those Zoom shows and it felt so fake and artificial. I just couldn't do it anymore.
Well, see, I think the thing about it is like you can't go into it looking for what the live experience gives you. Like it's not you're never gonna find that. Like I don't like the Zoom shows, but what I realize is that it's a good place for me to try jokes outside of my own head. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like I'm like even if it's a delayed response, whatever. I just need to get this shit out in rhythm.
See how it sounds.
And just see how it sounds as you know. So it's really only good for that. Now there's some.
But you could do that here too. You could do that in this format the same way.
You could, but if I started running, I'm good. I'm sorry.
No. I was just gonna say it's been a lot of both, you know, and some of the ones I did has been, you know, interactive like this, where we just or some of it has been, you know, where you're actually doing a little bit of comedy or
like a workshop.
Right.
So yeah, so it's like
It's a writer's room. That's what we're doing right now. It's a podcast writer's room.
Yeah.
But this is still more riffing and coming up with material off of what we say. A Zoom comedy show allows you to say the material you've already came up with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's a so it puts you on the other side of it. Like right now, we may say something funny, like, oh, let me write that down. As opposed to on the Zoom show, it's already written down, and now you're.
I give up.
No.
With no crowd work. I'm not vouching for him. I'm not saying. It's not like I run a show and I'm not losing sleep either way, but I'm just saying that they are shitty and you will never get the live feeling. Like, don't even expect it. But if you want to just, hey, I got this 5 minutes, let me get this shit off my chest. It's great for that. And you'll at least get some type of feedback to see if is this really funny or is it just funny in my head, basically.
Right.
Well, and I'm not shitting on it. I'm just saying it wasn't for me. I tried it once.
for sure.
I hated it. Hated all of it.
I mean, I get it. Anal like everybody. Everybody don't like anal.
It felt like bombing. It felt like bombing.
It is bombing.
And I remember bombing, and I don't like bombing.
Rudy, you heard me.
Because it's like silence. You ain't getting no feedback.
Yeah. It's like doing an outdoor show between two rock bands. You ever done that? Yeah. Fucking nightmare. It's a nightmare.
Listen, this is the equivalent I always give. Doing a Zoom comedy show is like having sex with a condom, then going raw, and then trying to go back to having sex with a condom again.
Nah, never gonna work. I feel you on that.
It'll never. Once you go raw, you got to go raw for the rest of your life. You just got to risk STDs and pregnancy. In reference to feeling,
the best analogy, but I know what you're saying.
You put a condom on, you're gonna be smashing all night because you ain't gonna never come. It ain't gonna feel like nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah, but if you go without a condom, you might regret it for the rest of your life. So,
it feels good.
Not the rest of your life, but
y'all are telling too much of y'all's goddamn business. Ain't none of you, Rudy. You ain't getting pussy no more because everybody think you got an STD.
At all.
And
I didn't say that
at all.
Well, to go back to the Zoom shit, Rudy, I would say the same, but you would consider yourself you're a crowd work, not a crowd work comedian, but like you do a lot of crowd work. And
hold on. But what was your transition? You said to go back to the Jewish shit. What did you say?
The Zoom shit.
Oh, Zoom. I'm like, how did you say Jewish and then brought me up? Like, how did that?
I was talking about Jews. I was talking about Jews earlier for sure.
Oh, so the Zoom shit. Okay, so and you say, I'm a crowd work comedian.
But you're good. You're really good at crowd work, and I'd like to think I'm all right at it. And it's just different when you're not. I mean, you could, fucking. I wouldn't mind doing a Zoom show, but it's obviously what we're saying.
No, yeah, it definitely. As far as being able to do crowd work, it's the most I will do. Like, I may point out something if there's like an audience member who actually has a camera on. I may point out something that I saw while somebody else was performing. Like, I may, just real quick, nothing real back and forth. I just maybe like, hey, I seen you cut on that light because you was too black for us to see you. Whatever.
You've had some solid videos on Instagram where your crowd work videos on Instagram have been solid.
Oh, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, Zoom show is gonna take the crowd work. You ain't gonna be able to do it like that because people are not trying to talk back and forth to that degree. So you're like, you got to just tell you jokes. But it's cool. It ain't terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is.
What do y'all like, oh, look at that Zoom background. Oh, that's so lame. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, how do you do crowd work?
Nice apartment, loser.
Yeah. Look at all those dirty dishes. Oh, you really got me.
In a studio? You fucking punk.
No, I've done a Zoom show. Ebony Tolliver, she from DC, but she live out here. I did her show, and that show's funny shit because her whole family be on there, and they have no filters. They be talking during your set. That's great crowd work because you could just get all on them, and it's so much fun. I've done the ones where everybody got their don't have their face up and they on mute. And that's boring, but I like the I mean, I'm not gonna say I love Zoom shows. I hope we never go back to the stage.
Right.
But it keeps me sane.
Don't you put that evil on me.
Right. But it keeps me feel like I don't feel like I've been too depressed about it because I still get to make people laugh. Like at the end of the day, like somebody said earlier, any comedian who says I don't care what nobody think about me, I don't do this for validation is a lie. We all stand up there and put our
You have to.
exactly. We all put our whole. If people don't understand, if you're a good comedian, you mostly talking about your real life. So we put our shit out there for people to laugh at us. So I
100%.
need that. You know, I need
100%.
that.
No,
yeah.
if you have a good set, you have a good week. If you have a bad set, you have a bad week.
I had a show right before the quarantine. I had a show and it was awful. When I tell you, I called everybody and said, y'all, I'm going back to corporate America. Fuck this. I never felt so bad in all my life. Matter of fact, anybody know where I can give crack. And so it does. It makes you feel like that. But the Zoom shows at least still give you something.
Well, like you remember back in May when we had that little like 2-week period where we were like, oh shit, it's almost over. We're done. Right. Well, I got booked on 2 shows for that down here, and I was like, great, we'll get out there and do it. And we had 2 great shows, and then it went away again, and I felt like an addict going through withdrawal again. I went through withdrawal the first time, got a little taste, and then went through withdrawal again.
Yeah,
but
y'all month I was fucked up at that first month of quarantine. It was like I was going crazy.
A lot of wine and crying.
Yeah,
but y'all back open in Miami now, right?
Yeah, we are.
No,
I did like 2 shows last week.
Yeah, I got up this past week too.
Yeah, but I know Manny got his shows back going. I know the Improv is back inside. The West Palm Beach Improv was already inside.
Yeah, the Improv was already back.
The West Palm Beach Improv has like 600 seats
down here.
Yeah,
like 650 or something like that.
That's wild.
Yeah,
DC Improv is like
the overflow. Yeah.
No, the West Palm Beach Improv is it's the biggest one, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Like
huge.
That's
shape
what I'm saying.
of it is weird.
That overflow section. Once
it's
they
a weird
that up,
shape.
That's like 6:30.
That.
Yeah. I've been there during whoever's show while it was full, and it gets loud. Like when it's full, it gets loud.
It's true.
And even the way that it's built, like it's not like they're too spread out. So like
it's like this.
It's still contained.
It's like this.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So you can still
hear it like this.
It's orchestra seating, right? So it all faces towards
it rises. Right. It's on an angle.
You literally, when you get a great laugh at the Palm Beach Improv, you feel it. You literally can feel it because it's all diamond shaped, so it's all coming at you. Distractions. It's a great room, 100%.
I wanted to say this real quick, just going back to just a real quick thing, going back to when we were just talking about how deep it is for comics. Like, have y'all ever thought about the fact, especially for your average everyday comic, even if you're headlining, it could be up to just say 60 minutes. But for the most part, like most of us are literally waiting 24 hours just for the next 5-minute to 10-minute spot. And then we're waiting a whole another 24 hours. Just like we are literally looking forward to just that. And that one little 5-10 minute thing, so much happens in that moment where like you almost feel accomplished. It's not like you're looking for an additional whatever, unless you just want to hit a couple rooms. But like you get that 5-10 minutes and you learn so much. Okay, I fucked up here. I did whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you spend that whole 24 hours just to now correct it on that next 5 minutes, and you just get another 5 minutes, and that's literally the stint of your career until more shit, more opportunities happen. Right. And like I said, even once you get to a headlining spot, even if it is an hour, that's still 1 hour out of the whole 24 that you waited to get, back there. And we literally.
Well, it's more of a grind when you get up to the higher minute levels. Like doing 45 is like, I understand what you're saying about when you're into the 5-10 minute range, because you want to get so much clammed in to what you do. You want to say everything you got to say, but when you do 45, like it's a slog, man. It's like you get those middle portions there at like the 30-minute mark where it just kind of drags, and you're like, well, I don't want to waste all my good material in the middle, so let me take it ups and downs.
I think longer sets.
It's work at that point.
But longer sets are rough with if either like nothing is hitting. And you're having to move on quicker because nothing's hitting. Yeah. And you can't really take your time, or if you're doing the exact amount of time that you have. Like if you're doing 45 minutes and all you got is 45 minutes of material, you probably gonna run out before the 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because you're
but you
you're-
fill it
you're-
up with
you're-
crowd work or what
But
I'm
some
really
people-
talking
but some-
about is
but-
pacing.
That's
what
no,
I'm
but no.
it's just
I'm
pacing
no,
the audience.
I'm talking about the same thing, but that's what I'm saying. Your pacing gets fucked up if you either are trying to stretch an exact amount of time, or even if you have enough, but like it's not hitting, and now your pace is fucked up because people aren't laughing. So you're like, well, let me get to the next funniest joke I got.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit ain't working. Let me, you know what I'm saying? So like, I think that's the two biggest struggles when it comes down to those longer sets is if something throws you off of that pacing, it can go way left very, very fast.
Right.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
if you're
true,
sucking
and I
dick
think that's
in your
why
45-minute set, it's going to be a long 45-minute set.
Well,
I do my hour and a half. You know what I mean?
I just meant like most people, if they have something new or something questionable as far as material wise, they'll sandwich it between two,
Good jokes.
bits.
Or
that
jokes
you
they
can
know
work.
that's going to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. So, but it's just the pacing of the audience. Like you don't want to take them too high, too fast. So then
Exactly.
you're gonna have to plateau out because you want to end on your highest note. But
Right.
that with 45 minutes, that's just a longer period of time. So you have to just kind of learn over time how to slowly build the audience up to a high point rather than getting to a high point and then having to exceed that over and over again.
The best pocket is if you can get like a 25-minute set, because like honestly 5-10 minutes be almost too short, especially if you're trying to tell a whole story. Like 5-10 minutes, like you said, you be trying to cram so much, so you be just telling them almost low-key a bunch of one-liners. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all ever been to the mall? Y'all ever been to the mall today? Man, I stood behind this bitch today, her feet stink. Any laugh? Okay, move on to the next one. Whatever. But
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But 45, like you said, it's an even longer stretch. But if you can get like a 25 minute set, like like a feature, whatever,
That's
like that, I think
perfect.
that's perfect, because you can
That's
come in hot and still coast your way to the finish line, as opposed to running out of that steam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Well, no,
that's
I'm
what
just
I was
saying
gonna
it's
say. I
harder
try
to
to come
plateau.
in. Well, I try to come in a little hot, like you say, just so I keep their attention, like so they'll
Right.
be interested.
Right.
Like, okay, then I could go down a little bit, come back up, so they realize that wasn't a one-hit wonder at the beginning. It's kind of like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
The
Coaster ride,
pacing,
but then,
that's what I was
you always
talking
want to
about.
go out with a bang. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm agreeing with you, Terry. That's what I'm saying. And that's why I think that's why I'm saying I think the 20-25 minute spot is the best, because it's long enough to be able to tell stories,
Right.
and have some type of pace, but you can still throw haymakers way quicker than you can, you know what I'm saying, than with the 45 minutes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I just want to say that Mr. Morales on my page is watching this and following us, says it's cool
Mr.
as long as I
Morales.
don't say the N-word. So I'm fine.
He said it's cool, what?
He said it's cool as long as I don't say the N-word. I can do.
What, as far as what, 45 minutes?
Yeah, no, that's what he
Oh.
said. Yeah, he said as long as I don't say the N-word, I'll be fine. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
That's all of that.
Good note, Mr. Morales. I
Nazi.
appreciate it. Thank you for those words of wisdom.
No matter how much you pace it, if nigga comes up, it's over.
Yeah, it's like, how?
Hey, look, if Eminem won't say it, I ain't saying it. All right, that's
Right,
it.
they're like, that motherfucker,
Yeah.
Right.
He
that
talks about
motherfucker wasn't funny at
with a
all.
chainsaw.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have killed the whole time. That'd be the last thing come out your mouth. They just boo you off stage. They don't care about nothing else before that.
Nope.
Boot off at the Apollo.
Right.
It's like saying the word Trump on stage. You can't say that nowadays either. It's
You can't-
poison.
No.
Like,
Right.
it doesn't matter how good your joke is. You say it, it divides the audience, you're fucked, and that's it.
Well,
Wow.
here it is for me. If I say it and then somebody hollers some shit out, the show is over. I'm in the crowd. Now it's become some totally different kind of motherfucking show.
That's
It's
exactly
a
right.
problem.
Right. It's a
Bear
big
trap.
problem.
That sounds like an
Yeah.
Amy Schumer show.
Yeah, it's just yeah. I try to stay away from politics for that reason. Like, if I say a joke that somebody don't like, I'm okay with you saying some shit to me. But something
Right.
about that son of a bitch,
Right.
it enrages me. I told my social media team, look, don't post no more politics shit, because I have argued so much this week to the point that I'm trying to Google map these motherfuckers, find them to slap the shit out of them. Like,
My Tight 20 has got jokes about cancer, abortion, and infidelity and pornography. And I've never had anybody so mad as me at the one time that I made a Trump joke. And they were fucking furious.
oh wow.
Yeah. it divides the house.
Like you said, that's why I
it's
don't
crazy.
even
It does.
You have a social media team though?
Yeah.
That's a
that
shit.
part. I
son.
wanted to hear
I
about
didn't want
that.
to say it. I
Yeah,
didn't
right,
wanna
let's
say
go.
it.
I'm about to say.
Let's hear about that.
No.
Let's go. Let's call back in the conversation.
Here's the truth
Like,
about
God
it.
damn, I've been in this 9 years. I don't have a team.
No,
Where's
it's
my
not.
team?
I'm not that grand. I'm not that grand. I don't like social media. So it's sometimes where I just can't deal with it. And so, but I need my page to keep going. You know what I mean? And that's the reality of it. It's, in LA, especially, you have a hard time getting booked if you don't have followers or you don't have. So I need them to keep my page going. And I shoot my own stuff. That's what's behind me is all my equipment. But they edit it and all that. And like I have my own gift channels. I'm a gift, just so y'all know if y'all want to find me. So mainly I use it for the gifts. But I'm not that
brag
but
up right now.
But
I'm not
nonetheless, you do have a team is the answer to the question. Because the question
she has a team.
Okay, I work with maybe team is not right because that sounded grandiose. It sounded grandiose. Excuse me.
Is it your nephew?
Huh?
Yeah, are these your cousins?
It's Tay and Joanna.
I do pay. I work with the social media marketing team. How about that?
Okay.
Right.
And so trust me, I'm not bougie and I'm not the bomb.
I didn't mean to start the busting Holly's balls thing.
No, bust my balls, honey. Bust them. I got big balls. Keep trying to bust them. But here's the thing. It's a necessary evil social media is. And I don't necessarily feel like dealing with it all the time. They do the edits and then they post every day for me and I just have to go in and comment.
You know what you should do?
I'm scared to say what because I feel like this is fucking setup.
Well, you should start like a foot fetish page and then just get followers on that on your comedy thing.
You're smart.
No, he's creepy. What do you mean he's smart? He's
a great idea.
He's interviewing to get on the team.
He lives an hour away from me, and this foot fetish freak is an hour away from me, and now I know that.
But here's the thing. People buy followers. I don't want to do that. I just think that's right. So I started off when I started with them last year, I only had 700. Right, exactly. I only had 700 followers. Now I'm almost at 3,000. And I told them I want to go organically. Don't have my page jump to already have 10,000 followers. That's bullshit. I want followers that's going to engage. Huh? I do sponsored ads.
Yeah, that's what helps.
Yeah, I do sponsored ads. And then I have the millennials come and say, "You're not funny. Those are old jokes." And I'm like, "Fuck you." But yeah,
no one can say shit if they don't do stand up. They can't say shit, man.
Exactly. So I didn't mean to sound bougie.
But I mean, but the answer to his question is you do have a team. That's the.
Why do you keep that, Rudy?
I mean, no matter how you. No matter how you explain this, no matter how you explain this, you still have a team. That's what this is boiled down to.
No, I am a part of a team.
That's fine, whatever. I mean, how you want to?
I don't think I want to do your shows anymore.
However you want to word it, I think But the answer to the question
you know what? I'm gonna tell you how to word it best. In the words of Jay-Z, I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. So I have to. Exactly. So I have to invest in myself. If I just now bought a store on a corner, I'm gonna have a team to brand my store. I walked away from corporate America in March. I don't have paychecks coming in.
Right.
I'm going to do all I can to invest in this business so I don't have to go back to the corporate America or to the corner selling my ass because it's old. So
Holly,
there we
go.
But
Holly, I gotta
go work at Panera Bread.
I gotta be the one to tell her. Listen, it's not the fact that you have a team that we're laughing at. It's the fact that you're so upset about it. Like
I'm not upset.
The defensiveness is what's funny.
You just ran over it in the conversation like it was normal. We were like,
wait.
Yeah, and you got really defensive, and that's
I did not. I got Botox, so I can't even get that mad.
No. I don't. No, I seriously, I don't have a problem with you having a team. I think it's great. But I just wanted you to know the question he asked was, so you have a team.
Still
and the answer to that question is, yes, I do have a team.
Yes, I do work with the team, motherfuckers. Now, next.
It's like when guys are all hanging out and then all the guys call one guy gay and he freaks out about it. It's not funny they call him gay. It's funny his freak
Hey Holly,
out.
he's making fun of his refrigerator. He's making fun of his refrigerator in the background.
You said what?
Stainless steel refrigerator.
Exactly. Who's bougie? You got stainless steel fucking appliances.
Yeah, all right. I don't understand.
Got him.
Oh my God,
Got him.
you rent a nice apartment. First of all, Daniel's place in Miami looks way fucking better than mine. That's first and foremost. He's way more modern.
No.
I'm rocking.
Who is that? Oh, who is in the background? Because I'm nosy. Hey! Hey! Did he wave? Hey!
Hey,
I think I
like
Yeah.
What's up?
No, but yeah, so no, this is fun. I don't give a shit. Y'all can come with me all motherfucking day. I'm ready.
Hey, so real quick, because I want to do two. Well, I got one question that I'm gonna let y'all have opportunity to plug y'all stuff before we wrap things up. I just one question I want to ask y'all because somebody mentioned something about it earlier. I don't remember how I remembered this, but either way, have y'all, not you personally, but have y'all ever like witnessed, like been at a show and seen somebody like get booed off stage, like all the way off stage?
Yeah,
that's super bad. Yeah,
hey,
I've only experienced it once, like seeing somebody like, and I was horrified for them, like it was bad. Like it was bad.
They threw napkins.
Oh no!
Oh.
Really?
I hosted a show like that where a dude got booed off stage, and then I had to go up after him.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't hosting, but I had to go up after
That's the worst.
Rudy,
Well,
do you remember Jollies?
He did a bunch of really racist humor, and nobody got it. And so I had to go up after him. So basically, I just spent about 30 seconds making fun of him and getting the crowd back.
You
and
had
then
to.
Oh, you can do.
That was good for you.
Yeah, you had to.
That's smart.
But I also had a guy die on stage one time too while I was hosting.
What?
Damn, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like go to heaven,
at the Palm Beach Improv. The
He
same
said he
one we were
died
talking
on
about
stage.
before.
Like
Yeah.
he
Like he
went
died.
to heaven.
That's
He
a way to
died
go.
and
No,
left
his
the
name was Hemp. His name was Hemp. Hemp the comedian from Lake Worth. He was a good friend of mine. We had done he was a comedy friend of mine, and we had done a bunch of shows together. I knew him very well. And I was hosting a show, an open mic at the Improv, and he came up. He was the first guy on the show out of 15. And he
killed the show.
He did about 3 minutes. He said he didn't feel well. He went to get off stage, and he had a heart attack right there on the stage.
Wow.
What a G.
Yeah, that would have been. I hope that was the end of the show.
The other 14
No, it wasn't actually. It wasn't the end of the show.
I was going to ask.
Paramedics came and got him.
People don't
took
give
him
a fuck.
away. And then
Show must go on.
10 minutes after that, they told me, okay, just go up and do a minute or two, get the crowd back, and then start the show again. So that's what I did.
People don't give a fuck.
Went up there.
No, yeah, that's
That's rough.
That's what I'm saying. You know what? We make people laugh, but don't nobody give 10 fucks about us at the end of the goddamn day.
Exactly.
It was like scoop his old ass off the stage.
All right.
My wings and my Hennessy just got
Put him in the
table,
dumpster,
okay?
baby.
Right. But even DL, y'all saw how they drug DL's ass off the stage?
Yeah, but that show was over.
Facebook. You can look
that
it
show
up.
was over with DL fell.
That show
Hey, Rudy, do you remember Jollies?
Keep going.
No, it was not. That show went on for 90 minutes longer after that.
What show?
Rudy, do you remember?
No, we talking about his
These
show.
people.
Yeah, the one where he died at.
No
Yeah.
fuck.
No. We talking about DL Hughley's show had ended. But
Dude,
what
I
you
had
saying-
one.
Hold on, real quick, Dave. What you saying, Griffin? I know you.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's fine. Do you remember Jollies in Alexandria?
Yeah.
Run by Travis Spencer.
Yeah.
If you were bombing, he would play music to kick you off the stage.
Oh, that's
When I started, I did that room all the time, and that's how I knew I wasn't that fucking bad because he never played music.
He never played the music.
There'd be some people 2 minutes in and be like, it'd be like some rap song, like, and they'd be like,
That's
it was fucking Sonder off the stage. I'm like, oh
wow.
It's like the Sandman, you know.
What you saying, Dave?
Oh, that this was after one of those. So I was at the Improv at a ridiculous show, and I'm not gonna say who it was, but it was after like the week after one of those like cop shootings that they like shot like an unarmed black guy, and he made a police joke, and like it went really bad, and it was an urban room, so they just started booing him and throwing napkins. They started balling up napkins, and this is at the Improv.
Is his initials SM?
No, it's not. I'll tell you who it is another time.
Well, because I know something happened with him at one of Nick's shows, but I didn't know if this was the same one or not. That's why
no.
Well, Nick's
y'all
shows
might as well
kinda
tell
have
us
that
shit.
tendency.
I'll be
Right.
on everybody's page and look whose initials is SM.
it wasn't him anyway, so it don't matter. I don't.
But yeah, so so ridiculous opens the door and brings out a fire extinguisher, and the crowd goes crazy to get him off stage.
Oh,
and they had to like take him off stage, like get out, and then he just roasted him for like 20 minutes.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's what you have to do as a host.
That
if
was the worst I've ever
dies
seen.
that much, you gotta fill.
You gotta kill him.
Yeah, you
gotta
bring him back.
Hard as shit.
Finish him off.
Show back going again.
Yeah.
No, he's talking about you gotta kill the comic.
And then after you do it, you go up to him and say, "Yeah, try better next time."
Right. Isn't that bad? Don't beat yourself up. Just
Don't beat yourself up.
This happens all the time.
Don't go home and do nothing to yourself. It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
That one great opening line when you go back up and go, well, that was fucking terrible, right? Like,
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
But you just acknowledge the obvious. Like, I love that.
It's nothing worse than bombing and going back to the green room and none of the comics want to make eye contact with you. Like,
Yeah, that's happened to me before. I didn't.
You know what the worst is? When you gotta walk through the audience after you bomb.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Like save the
Actually, like that's the one.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's real. All right, so real quick, I want to just give everybody a quick opportunity, man, just to plug your stuff. You got Instagrams, website, podcast.
I'm scared.
Waist trainers, whatever you're selling or whatever.
I ain't shit.
This opportunity, plug shows, whatever the case may be, and then we'll wrap things up. So, Johnny Boy, we starting with you, sir.
I ain't got nothing to plug, bro. Just follow me on Instagram. I've been on social media blackout. I've been the happiest in my life.
No, that's real.
What's going down?
That's real.
Yep. I believe it.
It's been a pleasure hanging out with everybody. It was hilarious. You guys are fucking funny. Just keep doing this. Yeah, this is great.
You're high, and we appreciate you.
Oh, of course. Both of you.
Come on.
Denver, baby.
No, that's real.
I'm not gonna get in trouble for it.
Right. Facts. Miss Holly Logan.
I'm nobody, and I don't have any teams. No, just kidding. Follow me on social media, comedian Holly Logan. Like I said, I do have my own gift channels. You can, anytime you use gifts on your phone, Facebook, Instagram stories, you can put in Holly Logan my gifts. Use them. I love people to send me my face when they see it. I'm so vain. Cool. I have a podcast that I'm working on now that I hope to have come out next month. I'll be hitting everybody up. I follow all of y'all because y'all are all hilarious and funny, except Terry. I'm just playing Terry. I'm just playing because you gave me a hard time. Everybody's funny. I followed you. Rudy, I love you even though you come from me. Yeah, that's it. Mm-hmm. And I do have badass pussy because no comics or anyone ever try to holler at me after a show.
Congrats. Apparently so do I. So it's okay. Mr. Terry Wayne.
Oh shit. I have a wet ass pussy, and and I don't care about being famous, so don't follow me on anything. But if I don't promote the Blame Girl podcast every Monday at 7 p.m., then Gio's gonna kiss my ass or kick my ass. So yeah, just Blame Girl podcast every Monday, 7 p.m.
Where at every Monday, 7 p.m.?
You can find the links on my Instagram, Terry Wayne Comedy, or Terry Wayne Comedy on Facebook.
So Blame Woman, is it exactly what it sounds like?
No, it's Blame Girl at Blame Girl. But yeah, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a comics take on political satire for topical story. And then we have comics on just as guests to get their opinions. So,
Okay.
and you're all welcome, all of you. You guys have been great tonight, man. This has been real fun.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you.
This has been
And
gnarly.
Even though Holly
another
hates
live
me
show.
now, and that's fine.
No, I actually love you. I actually love you. And you're
Me
going to be my
too.
first white boyfriend.
Oh, if you're ever down this way, hit me up. You know.
Look
Is that my story? Are you watching my story?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Doofy.
Oh
Yeah, the doofy thing.
Woo, so you.
All right, I am Woo Woo. You can follow me on Instagram at WOOWOO_the comedian. I also on YouTube. It's a group of us from Baltimore. Don't talk about how I say you either.
YouTube.
Don't do it. So it's a group of us from Baltimore, and we have a skit series called The Channel. So it's kind of like back in the day in Living Color.
Oh, that's cute.
So it's called The Channel. It's on YouTube. So follow that. And I'm currently doing like a tour with a bunch of female comedians from Baltimore, and it's called the She More Funny Tour.
Oh, that's cute too.
So ain't that cute? She More Funny, guys. And that's about it. You know, I do have that WAP, but it don't stand for what y'all think. Always pissy, and I gotta pee right now.
Oh wow.
I've had to pee for so long.
Oh shit.
For the record, don't pee on yourself. Anybody need to get up and pee, please get up and pee.
No, I ain't gonna pee on myself.
I'm gonna commit to the bit.
Right. Griffin, it's on you.
So I mean, I look like a fucking ghost. It's funny. No one's ever made, no one said anything about this shit. Yeah, I mean, follow me at Almond Milk CEO. I put up a lot of stupid shit, just for people to smile at. But comic-wise, I like to pride myself that I'm different. My material, I do a lot of, I have material, but it's a lot of like, character shit. So I pride myself. Each set I do is different than the last, so it's not going to be the same set you saw if you ever do see me in person. But
right.
I do act as well, so if you look me up, I was in a film in theaters that's going to be casted, I think it's going to be a TV movie eventually. I have some short films on YouTube, and I'm going to be doing my own web series on my character soon as well, so just keep in touch for sure.
What's the name of the movie?
It's called First Lady. It didn't do well in theaters, but it's going to be casted on either like Quibi or something else, or like Hallmark or some shit. But
okay,
cool.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys for sure, man. This is awesome.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
Daniel
Bergamini.
Yeah. What's up?
Sliders.
Sloppy toppy.
Sloppy toppies.
He
Catch
doesn't
me on
like the sloppy
OnlyFans.
toppy.
He doesn't like.
Oh shit! I do like sloppy toppy, but not in my burger. You guys, it's the time. Time and place. I have a podcast. It's called the Burgundy Podcast. You can check me out there. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on the street. If you find where I am, just follow me there. That's okay too. Yeah, bro.
Follow me. That mustache, bro.
Thanks, man. My girl likes it, so I grew it out.
It would have been better if you said your girl likes it, but whatever. Yeah.
That would have been, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed within 100 feet of a playground, too.
And Daniel, you're in Miami, right?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, he kind of froze up.
Nice delayed response.
Right. I was
yeah,
like,
I am.
Maybe he was serious
Right,
about the playground shit.
I thought it was me. I just got high.
I thought he was running for a minute. I'm like, wait a minute.
Nah, my service sucks. Yeah, I'm in Miami.
All right, man. We'll have to hook up. I'm gonna follow you on Instagram once the watch.
Yeah, I'll
party.
follow all you guys for sure.
Yeah.
What are you in
If any of you all
Broward
come
County?
to LA, hit me up. Seriously, if any of you all come to LA, hit me up.
I'm coming.
Every once in a while, I'm
I'm
there.
So
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna hit you
For
up.
sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Have you been
I've
to
never been
Howland
to
Rays yet?
California.
Can you introduce me to your team?
right.
If I didn't have on big granny drawers right now, I would moon you.
Well, if I didn't have a big fat white ass, I'd moon you. So.
I thought he was gonna say something else. I thought he was
Big,
gonna
fat,
say something
hairless,
way
hairless
different.
I did too.
Yeah.
I did too.
Yeah, you
Dave.
see the way I
know.
went with it?
Wait,
Yeah.
I don't mind work.
And for the record, Bergamini is the one comic I've ever seen make an audience member rush him on stage.
That's right.
He told a
right.
I guess like an offensive Jewish joke, maybe I guess it was, or something to that degree. It was something about Jews or whatever. And yeah, old Jewish man named Jeff
Yeah.
rushed the stage while he was on it. So
Right. I hate that guy. Fuck that guy.
that was always
Well,
a
you
memorable.
can't defend
Fuck that
yourself
guy.
against an old
He
Jewish
probably ran
man.
slow as shit.
Really? I mean,
Old Jewish dude.
Like he ran from all the way in the back. Yeah, it was. Yeah, he actually ended up starting to do comedy.
who was the
that's what I got
comic? An older Jewish man? Like,
Well, yeah, he was. Yeah,
Seth
pretty much.
Rogen?
I mean, he was old as shit, but I don't know if he was doing comedy at the time. He eventually started doing it, but he
he was there for the open mic. He was gonna do it that night. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, he does. He uses like a banjo and shit. That's Jeff.
He's
But
old,
anyways,
but fuck that
That's
guy.
not a mic.
RudyComedy.com for me, man. All my Instagram and YouTube stuff is all linked there. I pay for that. I pay for that website, so I promote it. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, man, in reference to reference to you guys, man, I really appreciate you guys pulling up, man. This was dope. I'm glad everybody had fun.
Thanks for having us.
Enjoyed each other. Absolutely, man. Feel free to come back. You know what I'm saying? Just if you ever want to just come back and just be amongst comics, just let me know. Like I said, Holly's been here before. I don't mind bringing people back. Like I love to
Nice.
to see your face again.
Absolutely.
Make it happen. Please follow each other.
Get CJ on this shit. Has CJ done it, Rudy?
Yeah. CJ, yeah, he's actually
Fuck
kind
yeah.
of like
I would
a
love to do it with
regular on
CJ.
here, but he just kind of back and forth. What you said, Holly?
I said you need to plug your other podcast because that was funny too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got quite a few podcasts.
You do.
We are the Groceries here. I got Dumbass Film Students, which is basically kind of gets movie reviews, if you will. Do you mind if I call you bitch? That is a podcast that I do for women of color, which basically give them a platform to express themselves as their Black woman experience basically in America. So they shit on niggas a lot, but it works. So
What is Daniel doing?
So
but I gotta get you on there. I
will definitely come on there.
Well, you'll have fun. It was fun. You'll have fun.
I know it'll be fun. I will.
Yeah. It's
what
lit.
is Daniel doing?
I
I'm
hit
just
you.
wondering.
What
are you
refilling
doing?
Daniel's doing
I'm
yoga.
refilling my vape.
It looks like you're clipping your toenails, man.
Your wallet, your wallet
really
vape.
do.
You got a big ass vape, dude.
I do have a big ass vape.
A fucking Nintendo cartridge.
That's like a Game Boy. What are you doing?
They're like
I know.
That is
Need a
an
backpack
Atari
for that.
cartridge.
That's a palm house.
It's like a little vape.
Do you,
A little.
do you smoke out of that thing or pleasure your wife with it? Why?
Bomb the garage.
Both.
Jesus Christ.
Multifunctional.
Well, make sure y'all follow each other, please. Don't waste this opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
If you forget
100%.
anybody and you need to get to it, just reach out to me. Y'all all know how to get to me. Other than that, man, that's it, man. We here every single Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Y'all be safe, man. Be safe out here in these streets. Wear your mask. Use your hand sanitizer. Bring your own mics to these live comedy shows. People got that wrong. All right.
Don't talk to white women. Yep.
All right, man.
Don't talk to
Have
white women. All right, y'all. We out.
That's
All
all
right.
I have to
Peace.
say, bro.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.
Bye bye.
Great meeting, everybody.